Welcome back to Talk of the Town. Joining me now is Micah Peppers with Tutor Doctor. So welcome, Micah.
Thank you.
This is such a timely topic because everyone's just getting back to school, and I know as a parent of two young girls, you know, you worry. My kids are in elementary school now, so you really start to worry about making sure that they're keeping up and that they're being successful at school. So tell us a little bit about the Tutor Doctor and how it works.
Sure. So Tutor Doctor is a one-on-one in-home tutoring service.
Okay.
We cater to any age and in any subject. So when a family calls us, regardless of what their child's academic needs are, or even the parents themselves,
Sure.
we will match a tutor, a qualified tutor, to that family to help them reach their goals.
That's fantastic. And now, this is local or is it national? Can you tell us a little bit more?
Sure. It's an international franchise.
Okay.
I happen to own the Beaufort County territory.
Okay.
So we have Tutor Doctor throughout Beaufort, Bluffton, and Hilton Head.
That's fantastic. And what made you, because I mean, this is obviously something you're passionate about, so what made you want to open a Tutor Doctor franchise?
Sure. Well, I'm originally from Florida, and I taught high school English for about 8 years down in Florida. And my husband's military, and that's what brought us up to the Low Country.
Okay.
I was ready to jump right back into the classroom, but when I got up here, my husband and I, we started noticing there weren't a lot of options for supplemental education outside the school itself. So we started to do some research, and we looked at different tutoring agencies, we looked at different centers, and we fell in love with the Tutor Doctor model, and it really gave us an opportunity to help even more kids outside of just my classroom.
Well, and you're helping them on a more profound level because you're helping them at home.
Absolutely.
You know, because wouldn't you say, I mean, how much of your tutoring actually is parent training in a way too, because a lot of us, your love and passion for your child sometimes overwhelms you to the point where you're actually hurting them instead of helping them when it comes to success in this area. So how do you handle that?
So there's a lot of key factors to success. A lot of parents call me. I have a lot of clients that are teachers themselves.
Yeah.
And they come to me and they say, I'm a teacher, I can't believe, you know, I need more help. But at the end of the day, they're mom and their dad. And kids learn differently from a tutor versus mom and dad.
Yes, I agree with you.
And so in that sense, you know, we focus on a lot of key factors for their success.
Yeah, how do you make them successful?
Absolutely. Yeah. First and foremost, we focus on the school curriculum first.
Okay.
We don't have a set curriculum. We very rarely work in small groups.
Okay.
And so we focus on the school curriculum, and with parent permission, we contact teachers on behalf of the parents.
Okay.
So that our tutors know exactly what they're doing in the classroom, they know exactly what those weaknesses are, and they can work on them from there. In addition, after each session, we're sent session reports. We send session reports home to the parents. So the parents know exactly what happened in the session. They know how their child did. They know what's coming up next.
Sure.
So we've got the parents and the teachers and our staff and the tutors and the
It's
child
like a team.
all
it's
involved.
A village. Yeah,
And that's the key to success, definitely.
Well, and the other thing I wanted to mention too is that because I love the idea of the tutor reaching out to the teacher, because this is so personal. And when your child's having a hard time, there's so much guilt on the part of the parent. And then also I think there's blame, you know, there starts to be blame of why the problem is and if it's with at home or if it's with the teacher. And so when you have the tutor contacting everyone, it's neutral.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like that outside perspective of talking to the teacher, where specifically is the child having trouble? Well, the tutor's not going to take it personally, you know, or take it like it's their fault.
Exactly.
You know, so you're kind of eliminating that whole emotional gauntlet and just focusing on the child and what specifically they need to be successful, right? Now, what would you say to a parent, you know, if I'm thinking about this, but I don't know if my child is at that point where they need a tutor, how do you pull the trigger or make the decision?
Sure. So if a parent's unsure about tutoring, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee.
Oh, great.
You know, I tell parents when they call, they have nothing to lose but bad grades.
Right.
And, you know, try us. If you're not thrilled, we will return every dime that you've spent. Our core is about personalization.
Sure.
We focus on the child as an individual, not as a small group. And because of that, and because of all those key factors that we put in, there is no reason that child should not succeed.
Right.
At the end of the day, I am a teacher first.
Sure.
And because of that, I take a lot of pride in putting really strong, qualified tutors in. I have a tutor coordinator named Selena. I could not live without her. She is excellent at her job, and her entire job is focused on screening and background checking and hiring the best tutors in the Low Country area. She does not hire everyone, and because of that, I know we can match families up with the perfect tutor.
Listen, Micah, it was an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much for sharing this with us.
Thank
and
you. I
We'll
love
be right
being
back
here.
with more Talk of the Town.